You guys, I finally got my hands on tahine. I think I had it once, or we had it once in like a Mexican candy kit or something. But I've never been able to like actually find it. Not that I've looked super hard rosy. But I looked up what people eat it on, and we look neon, I feel. What the hell? We still look neon, whatever. People try it on fruit, I guess, or eat it on fruit. So, we love pineapple. That's our favorite fruit. So we're gonna try it on pineapple. I have stuff on me. Alright. Hi. Do you want some pineapple?
Would you like a pineapple chunk?
Let me open this. Alright. That's my son's alarm. We can start with little ones. There you go. And I'll give myself one.
Do they use a lot of tahini?
I don't know how people eat it. I'm winging it.
I didn't know how potent it was. So I figured I'd ask.
This is how much we put on. Oh.
I don't taste nothing.
I inhaled it. I don't taste anything either after the...
It's more like a sour and spicy.
Yeah. It was like inhaling Sour Patch.
A Sour Patch Kid.
But now I don't taste anything.
So it just basically turns your pineapple to Sour Patch?
Yeah.
Each their own. I'm not a big Sour Patch person.
Wow, we look like we're so sunburnt. See you later. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I never get political on my page, but let me just say this real quick. Someone who used to be a super fan of mine just posted this on Instagram. They used to heart my shit all the time, you know, stories about me being trans, my journey, my marriage to my husband, raising our son. But they've turned over a new leaf. To anyone who agrees with this, how insufferable can you be? And naive. Do you truly believe that there is nobody a part of the LGBTQ community that fought for you, that fought for your freedom? You say you support the troops, but no you fucking don't. No you don't. You support the troops if they align with your perfect depiction of them. It doesn't matter that they fought for your freedom. You only support them if they fit into your cookie cutter expectations. This is gonna get backlash from both sides, you know, Republicans who don't even want to acknowledge that like trans, lesbian, gay, even drag queen, you know, service members exist. And then you'll have like the extremists on the left that are gonna be like flabbergasted that I'm even mentioning supporting troops at all. But all I can think of is what a horrible fucking feeling it must be putting your life on the line for somebody else's life, for somebody else's freedom. And then they're so fucking ungrateful that they will just shit on you. Your entire life they shit on. Just because of who you love or how you want to present. To exit, I'll leave you the quote on the tombstone of Leonard Matlovic. When I was in the military, they gave me a medal for killing 2 men and a discharge for loving one. Alright, you guys, we are at Walmart. We got to pick up some stuff for our Memorial Day barbecue or Memorial Weekend. So my husband wants sweet potato fries with this big, like, rack of pork or something. I don't know that he's smoking. I'm not a grill guy. He is now, not me. So now I love these sandwiches. They're so cheap and they're so good in my opinion. Better than Jimmy Dean. So I'm getting those. And we needed a charger because our kid broke the other one. My husband is planning on getting us, not today, but soon, a matching swim trunk set, like a family swim trunk set. Save me. My husband wants to get this for my dad. We chose something else, but at first I thought he wanted it for himself. I'm like, you're not a grandpa, but it's $6.98. That's a good deal. Then look at these. Oh my God, these are right up my husband's alley. Yoda, best day ever. Thanks for teaching me the Force. Look, my husband picked this out. It looks just like my dad. That looks exactly like my father. Oh my God, I have to get it for him. My kid wanted M&M minis, and oh, my husband's so sweet. He's scanning everything for me. Usually I do it. That's so sweet. So yeah, and it wasn't like too bad in my opinion. I mean, it was $60, but those fucking chargers are expensive, man. So I still think we did a good job, and I hope you're having a great day. On a bad note, today wasn't such a good day because my favorite duck passed away. On a good note, my son is a natural comedic genius, so it's hard to stay in a somber mood. We'll start with the fact that he's been wishing everybody a wonderful Italian Christmas. We are not Italian. He's going up to everybody and saying, I hope you have a wonderful Italian Christmas. I'm like, that's gotta be a meme or something. Like, where did this come from? But I looked it up and all I find are like nativity scenes, Italian recipes, and like messages from the Pope. So it's a mystery. So I'm always talking about how dramatic my kid is, right? And I've talked before about like how when my son's upset about something, like he's mad he doesn't get his way or something, he causes a huge dramatic scene. And he cries and screams like everything is in such disarray. But he always randomly, instantly, like drop of a hat, comes out with something that has nothing to do with the situation. It's completely random. Today he wanted to get McDonald's for the second time. My husband's like, no, the answer is no, kid. You're not getting McDonald's again. And my kid says, not until I can play a green fiddle? Who said anything about any fiddle, green fiddle, there's no, where's the fiddle come in? Where, One thing about my kid is he takes a lot after my husband. That's why one time when we were in Walmart and he was stunned to see how many toys he liked were there, he said, Jesus Christ! I don't say that word. I mean, I did right now, but I don't say that in everyday life, so you know who we got it from. Anyways, my kid loves the dog and everything, but he hates slobber. And we have a Newfoundland, so she drools a lot. I was in his room with him, right? And the dog tried to come in. He guided the dog out and started to shut the door and said, listen, Rosie, I can't right now, Rosie. I just can't. 100% my husband. So yeah, it's a sad day because I loved my duck so much. But I get told by a lot of people, including my husband, that I'm like a ray of light, like, you know, because I'm a very positive person. And I'm so glad that I raised my son to be the same way, because it just makes days a lot better. One more thing. He started calling me Elmo. What the fuck? He hands me his phone in the car and says, hey, can you fix this, Elmo? I'm like, sure, hand it to me. Wait, what did you just call me? Elmo. Is that a slight towards my uplifting nature and my nasally voice? I think so. Alright, you guys, I'm making the kid and I lunch, so obviously he's gonna have Celeste pizza. I had to get him home early from school today for a stomach ache, which I totally believe he was convincing, because trust me, he can put on the theatrics, but I don't want to, like, doubt him, but, like, he's been partying since I brought him home, so they're like, you can bring him back, but I'm not gonna go and, like, I work from home, I'm not gonna go drive him all the way back to school for like, what, 3 hours? I don't think so, no way. Okay, so I'm just putting this in the microwave. I do like 3 minutes and 20 seconds because we have a microwave that is, I got it because it's retro and cute, but it does not microwave well. It doesn't do what it's supposed to well, but it looks cute while it's doing it. Alright, you guys, so earlier today for breakfast, I made this amazing, like, it's home fries, red onion, baby Bella mushrooms, and then the thing is one of you told me to put, bouillon cubes in the butter when I make it, and it's so good. So this is a leftover. I heated it up, and, now, I hope this is ripe. It doesn't feel ripe at all, and that kind of makes me, it's not ripe. Did you hear that? Listen. You guys, I bought these so long ago, and they're still not ripe. Well, you guys see my shopping videos. You know when I buy stuff. Is it ripe enough to eat at least? Please, please. I'm still eating it. I'm still gonna do it. We're still gonna find a way. Man, hold on. You guys, it is so, like, not ripe even after all this time. Are you kidding me? Alright, so, I'll just give this to my birds. Obviously, I'll cut it in no pit, but... Alright, you guys, not to fear, okay? I got some cherry tomatoes, I washed them off, and now I got fresh mozzarella I bought. It's already sliced, but I'm gonna slice it up even more, make a little salad. Really, I can just tear it. I don't know why I'm using that. Boom, boom, ba-dun-dun-dun, da-dun, I'm always afraid of running out of time. Dun-da-da-da, 2 should be enough. I wish I roasted the garlic. I have these peeled garlic cloves. I'll give this piece to my dog. I'll give her another piece. so far. Okay, now I got some olive oil. Can drizzle some of that on. Some garlic powder. Pretty much what I always use, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Some pepper. And some salt. I'm gonna mix that up. Alright, you guys, there's our lunch. And I hope you're all having a great day. You guys, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is a check for $115, okay? My husband never opens his mail. Never. I see something from the bank. I'm like, can you open this? And it's from our old bank. And he's like, I'm not gonna open it. Like, cause he just expects me to. So finally I do. It's a check. It's just been sitting there. And do you know what that check is from? It's from when my kid... Oh, I can't even talk. I mean, I'm glad we got the money, but I can't believe we went through all this. So my kid, okay, went on Amazon, ordered $115 worth of stuffed animals, like alphabet plushies. $115, okay? So they ship them out, we get them, and I go to return them, but then we had an issue with our bank. I had to cancel our account with the bank, and I switched banks. Like, I felt so prestigious because I'm at TD now. Usually I can't open, accounts at banks like that, but I guess they've forgiven me. So, anyways, I closed that account, and then because I did that, we couldn't get the money back, and we just figured we're shit out of fucking luck. We can't get the money back. All because my kid hacked into... Oh, and by the way, I thought it was a hacker because I got a notice, okay, and it said, like, somebody has tried to get into your account from Rhode Island. And I was like, what the fuck, Rhode Island? But I think he did it from his phone because sometimes iPhones, I've noticed with Amazon and stuff, it'll say, like, close states to you, but not really where you live. Like, I live sort of near Rhode Island, you know what I mean? And when this first happened, I literally texted my husband. I'm like, I told you we should have pursued it. I knew somebody was hacking our stuff. We should have shut our debit cards off. It was literally my kid in the other room. $115 worth of stuffed animals. And then I couldn't let him have them because that would be rewarding the behavior. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that. So I returned them. And then that happens when we can't even get the money back. And I'm like, we should have just fucking kept them. So then we had nothing. But now it's all fine. So, yeah. My kid and my father, neither of them are allowed on my Amazon account. One time, my father, it was even worse. He caused so much irreversible damage, I had to request a freaking transcript of what he said to them. He canceled my Prime membership one time, and he's not even on the account. Both of them, you know what? Figure out another way. Alright, you guys, it's dinner time. I'm just letting you know my kid's throwing a temper tantrum. You might hear some screaming. That's life. Okay, so this is boneless, skinless, honey buffalo chicken. My husband's gonna cook it on the grill. Same with this this Cajun style chicken. It's all marinated, and this one was only $6.42. This one was $7.05. I know I'm like always bragging about the meat prices. Then this Asian noodle, Boston made, family owned, not soup, like pasta salad, and then we also have this Greek pasta salad. So let's get started. You guys, I forgot to tell you, we're also having these sweet potato fries. These great value sweet potato fries. My husband just puts oil in the pan and then puts these in. I put a little salt on them, pink salt. They are so good. They are the best ones I've ever tried, including up to Alexa, which I really like that brand. But these are amazing and they're so cheap. Look at this handsome guy at work.
Free labor.
You have such a nice beard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rosie's licking the air.
Thinking she's gonna catch some oil droplets.
Look at this. It's like this kid.
How does it work outside? Turn funny colors.
You guys, my husband's hands are literally this color. Almost. Close. Now he's cutting up some beef because the kid and my dad are having burgers, and the rest we're gonna save.
Does he have cheese melted on it or no?
My dad likes cheeseburgers, but not with the cheese melted, so just put on after.
Okay. Easy.
Yes. Let's look at it. Oh my god, look at that fucking chicken. It looks great. Look at those grill marks already, and they're only gonna get better. You guys, look at this chicken. Oh my god. And then we got some burgers. And that chicken is for the dog. Not all at once, but... Look at that, you guys. Beautiful. Alright, you guys, my husband's gonna be grilling again tonight. This time it's barbecue chicken. I've been marinating this all night long. So in here we have Sweet Baby Ray's, in my opinion, reigns supreme. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. It's fine on its own, but I did add some Worcestershire sauce. As always, I feel like I add that to everything. Also, I added like a little teaspoon of vanilla. What else did I add? I think I added some cinnamon, which I think will actually be really good. Oh, and then some onion powder. So I think this is going to be amazing. Alright, you guys, I'm going to be making like a small batch of mashed potatoes on the side. And I know I always preach this, but I love red potatoes because you can leave the skins on. I mean, technically, you can leave the skins on with any potato, but I feel like red potatoes, the skin is just like smoother. It's not as like, you know, rugged and stuff. So I just feel like the taste is a lot better, in my opinion, for mashed potatoes. That's good. Wow, that's good. You guys, the reason I'm really making mashed potatoes is because my husband and I got in an argument and I was in the wrong, so now I have to win him back over with food. Alright, you guys, now we're going to put half a stick of butter in, and listen, when I make my whole batch, like the whole bag of potatoes, usually I put a stick in, so count your blessings, okay? Usually I use cream cheese, but I want to savor what I have, so I'm going to use sour cream. I think I'm going to turn this, since I don't have the cream cheese, I'm going to turn it into like a garlic parmesan potato thing, mashed potato. Now, I'm really just doing this to make you mad. That's good stuff. That don't mean it's bad. That's good stuff. You're really supposed to mix it around, but I need to find my spoon. A heaping thing of it. Also, this is minced garlic. And I'm just going to put some of the juice from that in there. And also some, you know, garlic. Next, I got a bag of Parmesan cheese from Market Basket, of course. And, well, I'll just do it like this. Gonna put some of that in. Salt. Very liberal with the salt on mashed potatoes. In my opinion, it's gotta be that way. Alright. Black pepper. And I'll go get my mixers, so just prepare yourself, because I'm not good at using them. Oh, that looks beautiful. The chicken. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Sucks. I like them. Let me see how you like them. My husband wouldn't care if we shared a spoon. I'm just weird. It's hot. They're good. You guys, look at that. That is beautiful. What a beautiful dinner. I hope you're all having a great day. You guys were at Home Depot. So, oh my god, look at this. Small flash warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys, look at that. My son actually just got a nightlight. Kind of like this. Eli got it for him, but it's a tiny bit different. Do you like yours like this?
That's how it works.
You guys see this sliding barn door? We're actually installing them in our house soon. Not like today, but soon, because we're separating like 2 areas of the house. Oh my god, I love brick. It's not real brick. Damn, that looks like real brick. But look how beautiful it is. We already have barn doors, but we want a second set. We're going to be building a custom lead for our dog. People are going to be like, why don't you just let her run free? Because we have no fence, and I don't want to get arrested and sued. Our dog is like, she's got to be like 5'8" or 5'9", and she is 168 pounds. All right, there's a lot of options. Before, we only had a 25-foot lead. Our neighbor was so nice, they gave it to us. But now we're going to do 100, so she'll have a lot more area to run. Not my kid almost being
Hi, Roman.
as tall as me. Fast setting concrete mix, quick creep. You're going to get lost under there.
Does it feel super flimsy?
No, it feels good.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay. This is the only gravel they have, and it's open, so... But they were already so nice to us and helped us so much, and we're tired, so we're leaving. We're gonna get the rest of the stuff at Tractor Supply, so... I need a chicken waterer anyway, so see you later. You guys, look how much room we have in our trunk now. Look at that. Finally, we don't gotta get someone with a truck to lug shit or get shit ordered to the house. We can get it ourselves. I am so glad that OCD is now talked about in a more transparent light. When I was a kid, like, nobody really talked about it unless you went to an actual therapist. OCD has plagued me for so long, and I don't mean to laugh about it, but it has literally made me go through some phases of compulsions that now I just look back and I have to laugh. Some of them I even still do. So first of all, when I was a kid, right, I couldn't stand underwear. Because no matter what, it never felt like aligned right. Nothing did. My parents would buy me like tons of different brands. Nothing worked. My head was constantly telling me that my drawers were on the wrong fucking way. So I literally went through like a 3-month period constantly picking wedgies in public as a kid. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. We're at an ice cream stand, I'm picking a wedgie. Going down the school stairs, I'm picking a wedgie. All day we're picking wedgies out here. Finally, I said fuck it and I stopped wearing drawers until I got snitched out by my babysitter. Number 2, smoke detectors. As I've said before, a lot of my OCD tendencies, they surround fires. My friends call me Smokey the Bear because literally I travel with smoke detectors. Yes, I do. And like when I went to my best friend's house, I would literally just bring smoke detectors and place them everywhere while I slept there, and I do the same at my in-laws' house. If you invite me, my smoke detectors are coming. Another thing, picking up litter. People that litter disgust me, but what disgusts me even more is the fact that I have to pick it up. I've been like this for so long, and it's so funny, because, like, I remember being with my baby's daddy, right? Yeah, I got a baby's daddy, okay? And he's all, like, thug life, you know what I mean? So we'd be, like, hanging out with his boys and everything. They're all standing against their Honda Civics, you know, talking shit, and I'm out there fucking trailing around picking up litter. He'd be like, that's just my baby's mama. She's gotta do it, man. I don't know. But the worst thing, I cannot lie or keep a secret. I can't do it. My husband, he does not really get jealous. It's very rare that he gets jealous, and I know that's because he knows. He knows I can't do anything without telling him. I'd have to tell him. I literally can't keep secrets. Which, like, yeah, that's great if you're talking about really important things. You want somebody you can trust around you. Yeah, I'm trustworthy. Unfortunately, I have a compulsion to confess everything. That means if I'm biting my fucking nails and I flick it, I gotta tell him it could have hit his pillow. If I flick a snot somewhere out of desperation, he's gonna know. If I accidentally dropped like a piece of potato or onion on his plate and put it back on, he's gonna know in 3 seconds. I can't keep secrets. I can't. I'm so glad that people are talking about it now, though, especially intrusive thoughts. Those were like such a taboo subject, like even back when I was like 19, like not that long ago. I am so glad that people are talking about it. It just makes everything so much better. So thank you guys for all that you do. What did you just say?
My hair's looking good.
You think your hair's growing in good?
Yeah, see these little 2 patches right here?
Yes.
I want to grow them down.
Oh my god, that's worse than the rat tail idea.
It's a front tail, so it's an agreement. You said no rat tail. So
I don't want a front tail either.
Too bad.
Don't you think some men just look better bald? Some men look better bald. My husband looks so handsome bald. And I know this is bald to most of you. But I make him shave it. And he blames me because I gave him a bad haircut. And then he's never grown hair since.
That's 100% true, though.
Yeah, but still, I think you should just shave it.
You made me look like Huey in one of the Christmas videos.
You mean the duck?
Yeah, where he had that little comb-over thing.
I did. Can I post a picture of it in this video?
Oh, my God. I suppose.
I just think you should be bald. Bald is hot, man.
Let's just say he cut the kid's hair better than mine.
I do cut my son's hair very well, but I thought it would transfer to my husband. Not so much.
Yep.
Anyways, I think you lose. Oh my god, one time he was like, someone at work told me that my hair's growing in great. And I'm like, who said that to you? Because I was ready to confront him. And he's like, nobody said that to me. I just... He wanted me to say he could grow it. I mean, you can do your thing, man, but I think you should shave it. You're handsome no matter what, though. But especially handsome when you're all the way bald. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna be making like a simple avocado, dip type thing. I'm basing it off of a recipe I got from Pinch of Yum. I don't like that. I don't like that website name. I know that's so awful for me to say when I'm using your recipe, but alright, so here's the avocado. I've been eating a lot of it lately. It's a very simple recipe. I'm kind of oh my god, that could have been bad. I'm altering it a little bit, but it's generally the same. Okay, so I got some minced garlic. And like I said yesterday, like I like getting the juice in a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of garlic. Then I'll do the lime juice. Alright. Then the salt. I need more soon. And then black pepper. And then, instead of yogurt, they said plain Greek yogurt. I am going to do sour cream. Dun 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 dun. There we go. I need a fork. Alright, you guys, it looks kind of gross, but I think it's gonna be really good. I left it a little chunky. I got, nacho cheese Doritos, so it's really good, you guys. I recommend it. Today my kid was mad at my husband because he wouldn't let him have his Oreo frap. And my kid was like, I want to slap you. And we actually don't condone violence, so we're like, hey, you never say things like that. We never say anything violent. We don't threaten. And of course he had to put on the dramatics and say something random like, I can't slap anyone until I'm 46 years old? Nobody named a number. But no, kid. You can't smack anyone when you're 46 years old. You can't smack them when you're 80. You can't smack them when you're 9. Then he says, what about when I'm 1,000 years old? My husband's like, fine, you want to smack someone at 1,000 years old? That's fine. I found a note in my son's journal from October 17th, his school journal, I mean. I missed this note because I was really sick. I'm assuming that's why. But listen to this. This weekend, Mommy got sick. She has bronchitis. BRING space KIETISH. I had bronchitis. So she has bronchitis. She's coughing and stuffed up. I feel good. Well, I'm glad you feel good. This morning I watched Addams Family too. I like it because it has good music. Uncle Fester is funny. To end this video, I am going to leave you with an edit that he made of me from a Taco Bell video that I haven't uploaded yet. But it really melts my heart because he said credits to MJ. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Season 1, Episode 1. Alright, you guys, I'm going to be making lunch for my son and I, so here we go. So my son always has Celeste Original, or I think there's a traditional one. I think there's traditional and original, so he'll eat these. So, and it has to be in the microwave. It cannot be in an oven. It has to be the microwave. We have a leftover smoked pork that my husband made. It's so good. Oh my god. So I am going to have, oh, the smell. It's so good. Oh, my husband smelled like smoke like all night last night. I thought it was great, but I'm just gonna dip it in all that nice juice. Oh, it's so good. And then he put like an applewood smoked cheese on top. It was so great. He left me some pineapple because I love pineapple. Okay, I'm gonna save for this. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna make a small little, like, salad, so I'm gonna go get an avocado. Oh, sorry. These are taking so long to ripen. Oh, I think it's ripe now. Thank God. Yes, it's ripe now. You can tell. It could be a tiny bit riper, but it's good enough. I just squeeze it out after. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful color. Okay. Oops. Now I'm gonna wash off some of these cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Just drying them off. Putting those in, yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna put some olive oil in it. Okay. Garlic powder. Just a little bit. And then salt. That's just pork. See, and now I'm just gonna toss it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I had some of this last night. It was fantastic. Alright, you guys, and that is lunch for us. I hope you're having a great day. I had to pick my kid up from school, right? He said he had a stomach ache, and now he's begging me to install an app that's like $5. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not spending $5 on an app. Find a free one. So then he brings me this. And I guess whatever this is, it's supposed to indicate that what's in here is supposed to pay for the app. Maybe this is like some type of wallet. I don't know. I think he stole it from my mom. Let's see. Let's see what he's going to pay with. A cassette player, a Panasonic cassette player from like, oh, an Olympus one from like, God, probably the 90s, maybe the 00s. Little cassette tapes.
What do you buy My Singing Monsters?
You think that this is gonna buy an app?
Yes.
In what country?
It's French.
Oh, the French accept Olympus tape players as payment for apps?
Yes.
Am I just supposed to call, like, whoever's in charge of France and say, my son wants My Screaming or My Singing Monsters? I'll trade you a cassette player for it that's heavily outdated? I think he just said, let me go find out, so we'll see. He rushed to go put his shoes on. Are you planning to walk to France? Where are you going? Hey! Hey! Where are you going? To France to buy the app, My Singing Monsters. I'm gonna just let him have it. That's so cute. He was willing to go to France for it. That's dedication.
A white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday, like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay.
Good morning, you guys. I'm making breakfast. I got some butter in here, and listen, one of you suggested, I don't know if I'll be able to find the comment, but beef bouillon cubes and home fries, and oh my God, it is life-changing. It is so good. So I'm just gonna drop 2 of them in the butter. Ooh. All right, and in this bowl, I have 1 red onion chopped up, a bunch of baby bell mushrooms, and then some, I think it was 1 red potato, which, all that goes a long way. Look at all that. That's amazing. All right, you guys, now that I got it all, like, browned and everything, it's beautiful. I'm going to add all the veggies. I might even have some left over. Oh, my God. I think I will. That's awesome. 1 potato and 1 onion, plus mushrooms. I just woke up. So anyways, I'm gonna, or actually first, I'm gonna put on some garlic powder, because I just want to let it go. I have other stuff to do. Some salt. And some pepper. You know, I think I need a little more garlic powder. Alright, now I'll just toss it around and let it sit for a while. You guys, already look at that color. It's so beautiful. It tastes so good, too. You guys, this was that bacon, the Hormel Black Label. That was 2 for $7. I haven't used any yet, but I know it's good because I've had, you know, that brand before, that type. So yeah, they're a little smaller. Hey, not for you. They're a little smaller pieces, but who cares? It's like a wicked thick package for $3.50. Oh my god. So I'm gonna cook this up. No. And then cook the eggs in the bacon grease. So I'm gonna cool this down and then I'll put the eggs in. Alright, honestly, you guys, it's probably not cooled off enough, but I'm just done waiting. I'm hungry. Oh, that's a nice sizzle. It's pretty good. So I'm just making 4 eggs. I always crack the yolk and spread it around because I think the yolk is the best part. There we go. You guys, I'm making myself drink coffee from home today. This is Folgers. It's all we had. You know what I mean? But listen, the reason I am is because somebody uploaded a bit from a talk show about this woman who spent too much money, and the narrator was like, so-and-so spends $300 a month on Starbucks. And me, I'm like, oh my god, that's a fucking deal. Way to budget, okay? And then the audience is like, boo, no. And I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot. Oh my god. I gotta intervene. No more coffee outside the house, I guess. I'm gonna try. Alright, you guys, there is breakfast. It looks gorgeous. Oh my god. I hope you're having a good morning. So contrary to popular belief, I actually have a very good relationship with my father. I mean, we don't really talk about me being trans though, and that's fine with me. I mean, he supports me, but we just don't talk about it. Like, he doesn't fully get it, but he doesn't give a shit because I'm his kid and he's gonna support me. Like, disowning me was not even a thought. Like, a lot of people can't believe that my Irish Catholic father from Massachusetts accepts me being trans. Which is honestly so confusing to me because it's not like I told him I was a cop or anything. Anyways, today my father brought up me being trans. He's like, hey, you know, I don't know if this has happened to you since, you know, you've transitioned and everything. But are you, like, ever in the men's room and, like, dudes will not stop talking to you about baseball? Like, you're trying to take a leak and they talk to you about baseball? He's like, I don't know nothing about fucking baseball. I don't give a shit. Leave me alone. My dad's a musician. He's not a sports dude. And I was like, no, that doesn't happen to me. You have guys talk to you in the bathroom? He's like, yeah, it's fucking horrible. I just started using stalls. He's just like, anything to avoid him. Anything to avoid him. And I was like, well, Dad, I was always told that in the men's room, you're supposed to say nothing and keep your head down. And he says to me, no, that's the Alamo. Alright, you guys, so this is my husband's favorite story about me, like, before we met. Those are my ducks in the background, obviously. So, as a lot of you know, I have OCD, and when I was younger, it was really bad, way worse than it is now. My OCD primarily surrounds fire, and so I was constantly, like, I would check every single, like, radiator, like, nothing could be against a radiator, everything had to be unplugged. I still do that. I would check my hair straightener, because you know, this was back then, to make sure it was off. I had to, like, literally put it to my hands, put it to my face. I know that's weird, but I just had to, okay? I thought I had to anyway. So, anyways, I got invited to go to a Snoop Dogg concert, okay? This is when my son was maybe, like, 1 or 2 years old. So it was, like, one of my first outings, like, actually in a, you know, adult-like setting after having my son. And so it's a Snoop Dogg concert, okay? And we're all cramped in this, ballroom. It was a ballroom. And of course it's a Snoop Dogg concert, so everybody's smoking. Everybody is smoking, right? And me, even though I did smoke cigarettes at the time, but they're all, you know. Okay, so everybody's smoking. And listen, this is literally me. So Snoop Dogg is performing. Oh my god, what if he saw me do this? No, he wouldn't notice. I think I was discreet, but people keep ashing their, stuff on the ground and everything, and me, I'm paranoid. I'm like, this is gonna go up in flames. I'm terrified. So this is me the whole time. They probably thought I was trying to crip walk. No, I was trying to step on all the ashes. I was terrified we were gonna go up in flames the whole concert. That's what I was doing. I was terrified. I was so scared. Oh my god. My husband calls it my doobie dance story. You guys, maybe you can help us with this predicament, okay? I've tried to research it and I can't find nothing. So my husband works outside all day, right? That's why he's like tan in the face and hands and that's it. Okay, but I wanted to show you, hold on. So we bought this hat. Look, is that sun bleach? Is that what that is? Because when I looked it up, they're like, oh, you have to wet clothes to make them bleach. Is that because he sweats? Is that sun bleach? And the reason I ask is because sometimes it'll be on his ears. One time it was on his hoodie. Is that sun bleach? I mean, I'm presuming yes. And he says yes, but why would sun bleach go on your ears and then your shirt? Like, is it because you're sweating and it's the material dripping down? I don't have a very analytic mind. My husband does, but I need confirmation. All right, you guys, today for breakfast, we had Honeydew Donuts here in New Hampshire. My husband got this electric blue Red Bull thing. It looks really cool. And I got a cinnamon blueberry iced coffee. I felt bad for the staff because the menu did not match the one online at all. So, it was like, it took us a while. Okay, so my husband got what's, wait, no, he didn't get the triple decker. I think he couldn't get that. This is a sausage, egg, and cheese on a bagel. He said the bagel was really good. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. The croissant looks a little rough, but honestly, it tasted very, very good. It was really good. So, there I am taking a bite. The bacon tasted very fresh, along with the croissant. My husband got a strawberry frosted donut. Oh, it froze for a second. And I got a cinnamon one. I forgot I got a cinnamon coffee, but it wasn't overpowering, so it worked out. It was pretty good. It tasted fresh. Every time I have, why does it keep freezing? Every time I have cinnamon coffee, it reminds me of Pam from The Office. Hope you're having a good day. Listen, let me tell you all the story about how my husband and I became poultry farmers, okay? So one day my husband's like, I want to start raising chickens. And I'm like, go yourself. I don't want chickens in my beautiful yard next to my beautiful pool. Ugh, don't want it. No, thank you. But then I thought, listen, my husband is like so supportive. He would support me throughout anything. I could say tomorrow I want to buy a big gold chain and walk around Hampton Beach in a banana hammock, and he'd be like, you do that. He'd be my biggest fan. So I'm like, I can't not support him and his dreams, no matter how disgustingly stinky they're gonna be. And I was like, fine, order chickens. And I started reading about them. I started getting kind of excited. So I found a chicken group and I posted like, oh my god, I'm so excited because I just ordered like 10 chickens in the mail. And half the people are like, they're all gonna be dead. You're gonna open the box to dead chicks. They're all gonna be dead. DOA, dead on arrival. I'm like, whoa, settle down. Is the hostility necessary? Turns out, yeah, you shouldn't really order chicks in the mail. But I did. And so then I'm expecting I'm gonna get a box full of dead baby chicks. And I thought, I am a fucking heathen. My husband is a heathen, but maybe a couple live. I don't know. All these thoughts are rattling through my brain. Now, one day I was cooking breakfast, okay? And all of a sudden my husband heard chirping. And I'm like, damn, that's really weird because I'm cooking eggs. That's fucking bizarre. But he looked out the door and there was like this little box. And so we opened it up and there were 10 baby chicks inside. Now I got a spatula in my hand. I'm running around frazzled, freaking the fuck out. Like, this is a horrible first impression. I get this box full of baby chicks. Luckily they're all alive, but I'm probably cooking their fucking mother. This is terrible. A terrible first meetup. Well, anyways, we end up getting 10 of them, right? And like 8 of these birds, 8 out of 10 were what's called australorps. We still have some of them. And these birds, they look exactly like crows, and they are mean. They are mean chickens. I love them, but they're fucking vicious. Turns out my husband didn't inform me that although he wanted to raise chickens, he is deathly afraid of roosters and any like aggressive type of chicken. Me, not so much. I've been on 2 rounds of antibiotics, 2 from getting spurred by roosters. And how did I find this out, you might ask? Because my husband was obviously keeping it on the DL, because if I knew that he was scared of, like, you know, certain types of birds, I wouldn't have wanted birds because all the work is on me. Well, one day he went out to try to feed them, and he FaceTimed me saying I had to rescue him because he was cornered by one of them. I'll give him it was a rooster, but yeah, I had to come out and rescue him. But yeah, that's kind of the 411 on how it happened, and now we're here. So back before I transitioned, I actually dated this dude who loved going to shows, and he would drop like mad money to make sure we could see like huge acts. I've seen Snoop Dogg, Rich Homie Quan, Wiz Khalifa, Young Jeezy, I Am Sue, DJ Drama, Tyga, Sage, the Gemini. I think I'm missing some. Honestly, the Snoop Dogg concert was not grade A. Like, maybe he was just tired, because I love his music, and he seems like such a chill person. But he was really late, and he did not play long. But I wanted to tell you guys about the best performer I've ever seen. And that's Wiz Khalifa. He is not only a wonderful performer, but also a wonderful person. I honestly wasn't like a super fan of Wiz Khalifa. Not that I didn't like him, I just didn't listen to his music a lot. But the Boston area had like an Under the Influence tour, and you know, the dude paid money for me to go there. Wiz Khalifa played for so long, such a high quality show. And then what he did, because I had like really good seats because you know, the guy I was with had a lot of money. But Wiz Khalifa went up to the nosebleed seats, and he played next to all of them just to be near them, just so they also got an awesome show. Then he gave this huge, like, really positive speech about believing in yourself. He was just such an authentic, genuine person. I don't think he gets enough credit for how great of a human being he is, because I would have had no idea before. You know, I just heard a few of his songs or whatever, but he is just one of the most genuine artists, like, I've ever seen, and it was amazing. I also think Snoop Dogg is a very genuine person. You know, my dad's a musician, and you're not always on your A game. It can be very tiring. Sometimes it's a very thankless job, even though people, you know, think like, you know, it's fast money, you know, you get fame and everything. It's very tiring. My dad was on tour for a long time, and as much as he loved it, like, it can be rough. But I was just blown away when it came to Wiz Khalifa and how much he cared about those who showed up. And he made it like a show that was 100,000 times what we expected. And he was just such a great person. You guys, my husband has been smoking this pork all day on Applewood wood chips. No, I don't know, something like that. And look. Oh my gosh, and the white part is the apple cheese that we got. Like, we got a special kind of apple smoked cheese or whatever. Look at the pineapple. I'm gonna show you a close-up. I just need to, it's so good. Look at that, you guys. It has been smoking like, I don't know how many hours. How many hours?
4.5.
4.5. No, I think it's been longer than that, but that looks amazing. Alright, you guys, my husband used my pokey thingy, so that's why I'm using a fork. So we're gonna cut into this.
How's it cut?
Pretty good.
Not too rough?
No, but that's my fault. I'm cutting on the fork. Not for you, Rosie.
How's it
Oof. Beautiful. Oh my god, we gotta try it. The thing. We're gonna try it, you guys. Oh my god. The smoke flavor. I usually don't like smoke flavor, but that is like so pure authentic smoke flavor. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And it's soft.
Yeah, just pulls right apart. Oh, you did a good job.
Good.
Let's try some of the pineapple. Hold on. I don't know about you guys, but my husband and I, we love pineapple. Mmm. That tastes like candy almost.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time using the new smoker. Oh my god.
That's my first time ever smoking meat.
Oh, that's so good. Can we eat the apples, or they're just for flavor?
Yeah.
Let's try an apple. Hold on. Now we're trying the apple. That's a dryer. I like the pineapple better, but this is so good, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to eat it. I hope you're all having a great night. Alright, you guys, we are going into Market Basket. I think we mainly are getting meats. Oh, we're getting like a big pork thing that my husband is going to smoke for Memorial Day weekend. Oh my god, so excited. So yeah, I'm with everybody. My husband and the kid, you can hear him listening to Number Blocks in the background. It started off to a rough start. My kid was like screaming and not happy in the Walmart parking lot, but hopefully This trip is good. My husband wants to get this just in case we can't find the pork. My husband's looking for his yogurt.
For smoothies.
Oh. You guys, this bacon is only $7. Oh, 2 of them. For the cookout. You guys, my husband found this Asian noodle and it's family owned, Boston made, so we gotta try it. You guys, my husband has me reading the circular. I'm like, God, are we 90 years old? He's like, yes. No, but we're really just smart shoppers. What is it?
Pork butt.
Pork butt?
Pork butt. But
This is what he's gonna be smoking.
sorry.
No.
That's $15. What do we got back here?
Oh my God, it looks like an eel, a fat eel.
Let me see what this was.
Only $15 for all that meat.
Infant.
Yeah, he keeps saying it's like a newborn baby. You guys, these meat prices are crazy. They're awesome. That's beef?
That's
How much
beef.
is it? 32?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is expensive.
See, you could look at this little baby one, but there's 3 racks in there. 2 racks, I think.
You guys, look at how cute this is. Or cool. No, it's cute too. A burger kit, Rita's Garden. What are those? Beef sliders, I love it.
There's only 4
13. Oh, yeah.
though.
They have chicken ones.
Yeah, charred pork. $7
$7. That's pretty good. It put the filter on me. Oh my God. You guys, these teriyaki kebabs are $10. Eli, $10.
I throw mama was smoking the pork.
What?
I can throw it on.
Yeah, hell yeah, I want these. You guys, these prices are amazing. Look at all this. You guys, I got the honey buffalo one for $7, and then $6.42 for the Cajun style. That's really good. That looks like a nice steak. $10, 11. Oh, Peace handed me another one. $8.63. You guys, even the chicken is super cheap for all that chicken. $9.61. Awesome deal. Good morning, you guys. For breakfast, I was supposed to make a Jason Mraz smoothie, but the avocados weren't right. But you know what that reminds me of? My husband, he will never admit this, but he used to have a crush on Channing Tatum, but he never got his name right. Like, he'd be like, hey, do you know what Channing Tatum's workout is? And I'm like, no. First of all, that's not his name. And second of all, I think you have a crush on him. And he's like, no. And then the next day he'd be like, do you know what Channing Tatum is up to right now? And I'm like, that is not his name. Alright, but I got these like croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese croissants from Walmart. Not for you, Rosie. And already I can tell they're probably not going to be great. But I mean, they were really cheap. They're very soggy. I wish I put them in the air fryer for a little bit. There you go. I don't want to put it too far back because my dog will get it. Well, she doesn't really steal food off plates actually, but she thinks about it. Yeah, they're very soggy. And then some pineapple. I'm hoping the juice doesn't trail over. But, I mean, pineapple on that wouldn't be that bad, to be honest. But it doesn't need to be any more soggy than it already is. And then this. This pineapple looks so ripe. Is that what you call pineapple? I never heard anyone refer to pineapple as ripe, but that is what it looks like. Alright, and then this is the exciting part, in my opinion. We got this because my husband's going to be smoking some apple pork with like apple, you know, what do they call that? Wood chips or something. And so I want to try this. It is smoked cheddar, red apple cheese. It's smoked with apples. So I think it'll be good. Hold on, let me open it. Alright, I did cut the rind off. I know probably with some cheeses you're not supposed to, but it's always so rough. I don't like it. No, not for you. Not. Excuse me, ma'am. Go. Alright. Oof. Just gonna give us each 2 pieces, and then I'm gonna try it on camera because I want to see what it tastes like. Oof. Alright. Let's see. You ready? I don't like it. But that's because I'm a dumbass. I don't think I like smoked cheese. I don't like smoked Gouda. I don't like it, but my husband will like it, trust me. 7 minutes, let me know if you like it.
Good.
Really? Well, he likes it, so that's good. I think it'll be good on the pork, but I don't like it plain. But I hope you're having a great day. So I'm from New Hampshire, and my husband, who's a trans man like me, he's from Vermont. And I always joke that New Hampshire is like a pissed off Vermont, okay? Because if you go to New Hampshire and you like got out of your car and looked around, you'd be like, damn, this looks a lot like Vermont, like strikingly similar, except you'd quickly realize everyone is packing and most are not in a good mood. Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm proud to be from New Hampshire. I'm just saying my husband, he grew up right near this like super hippie college where like, you know, people, there were tons of gay people. People would walk around freaking stark ass naked, okay? I grew up in a place when I came out in middle school, I had a group of 13-year-old girls threatening my life like Al fucking Capone's. So understandably so, when my husband first moved here, and even still to this day, it's been a little bit of a culture shock for him. Like, he cannot believe that, it's just such, like, an opposite atmosphere in comparison to Vermont. And just as, like, a side note, I live in a rural town in New Hampshire. We're not talking about, like, Manchester, Nashua, that where it's all, like, hunky-dory, like, hang up a gay pride flag. Someone did that near me, it got ripped down in 48 hours, okay? Where this is another level. Vermont, obviously, in all areas is like a lot more progressive, more liberal, than New Hampshire. Like, I'd say they're like, honestly, just a step below Portland, I love Vermont. I consider it my second home, but like, come on, it's very progressive. Like, even for somebody like me, who's a trans man, in a gay marriage, like, I'm like, even it stuns me sometimes. One day, this cracks me up just thinking about it. One day, this is like, you know, the first year that my husband moved in, with us, you know, I was talking about, my son's insurance and, you know, I was just talking about how we had to make sure he was covered for the year and everything. And my husband looked at me so confused, and I was like, what's the problem? What's the issue? And he's like, you guys don't have Dr. Dinosaur? Like, what the fuck is Dr. Dinosaur? What? Oh my god. And he's like, it's like a program, you know, for like kids to be covered for medical or dental or whatever. It's like a program in Vermont. No, you don't have fucking Dr. Dinosaur here. You fucking... New Hampshire's like, fuck them kids. Alright, you guys, I just got some regular ramen in here, 2 packages. It's the chicken kind, but I didn't put the spice in yet. But I'm gonna, you guys gave me 2 ideas to say either doctored it up or church it up. So that's what we're doing. First I'm going to put 1 of the chicken packets in. I'm only using 1 of them, if that. I might not even use this whole thing. Because we're putting a lot in it. Okay, yeah, that's about half. Alright, what first? I think I'll do the soy sauce first. I'm not, like, usually I fry it up again, but I'm not gonna do it this time. Alright, so some soy. Sauce, sorry. Now I got some honey. You know how I am. I've been putting honey on everything and anything. Alright. Just a tiny bit of sriracha. Alright. And now I'm putting a tiny bit of duck sauce in. Very little. And I got a fresh lemon. There's a lot of lemon juice. I got some cinnamon. Hear me out. I know it sounds not good. My husband, every time I put cinnamon in something, he's like, why? But then he's like, oh, this isn't that bad. Some white pepper, like I always say, this goes a long way. Okay. And what else? Oh, onion powder. My bad. Oh my god. Garlic. Hold on. No worries, I got it. Oh, this smells good already. Alright. Now I'm going to stir this up. I left some of the juice in it. It'll help with blending it, but honestly, I just did it because it was really hot. And I didn't want to put it in a strainer. Dum, dum. I'll be right back when it's all blended. Alright, it's all blended. It's very hot. So I got some tarragon. I just wanted to put some greenery on top. Usually I do like parsley or chive. Alright, and then I got some sesame seeds. Let me show you a close-up. Looks a little plain, but not too bad. Alright, of course, I'm going to take a bite on camera to see how it tastes. A little too much lemon, but overall pretty good. Have a good lunch day. I think I'm the perfect person to answer this question because, one, not only do I obviously get a lot of hate depending on, like, what side of the internet my videos end up on, but I literally have lived life looking, acting, and sounding like so many different people before I finally found myself that... I got a few tidbits of information. Now, I know, obviously, my situation may not be exactly like yours, but I think the lessons can be used anywhere, so I hope it helps. Number one, you will never please everybody. I have been a very thin woman, an average-sized woman, a bigger woman. I have presented as pretty, like, typical, like, you know, attractive by society standards. I've looked very alternative. I've presented as a masculine lesbian. I've been an average-sized dude. I've been a fat dude. And specifically when I presented as a woman, like, I was constantly trying to adapt, like, different, like, personas and, like, just characteristics of other women that, you know, I grew up with, that I just came into contact with, that I found, like, you know, intriguing and stuff, because I had no idea how to be a woman. And a lot of people will say, there's no one way to be a woman. Yeah, but when your brain is literally a dude, you really don't know how. Anyways, I worked very hard developing, like, a style, a persona, you know, to be more palatable to society. But even when I found where I got the least amount of backlash, I still got backlash. Because you will never, ever please everybody. Aesthetically, personality-wise, you just won't. It's impossible. Might as well just be yourself and pay attention to the positive feedback as you. Number two is realizing that 90% of the negativity that people dish out is all projection. In my experience, I'd say a good like 90 to 95% of people who are even transphobic to me, just hateful to me in any way, I don't think most of them actually want to see me suffer or actually want to see me hurt. And I think the same about your boss. I don't think they actively want to see you upset. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it okay. But I don't think that's the goal. Of course, there's some people who are sick and they get off on things like that. But I truly believe that most of that is a reflection of projection. That rhymed. They're struggling so much internally that they need to find an outlet, and unfortunately, their unhealthy outlet is causing others to be victims. Which, like I said, is not okay. But it shows that it's not a reflection on you. An example, one time one of my top surgery videos went viral and some guy made some really derogatory remarks about my surgery. I ended up finding out that not only was he a cop, but he also was campaigning for Biden, and he had a trans son. One time I got harassed on here for like 2 years straight. I couldn't figure out why this person was so like hateful, so transphobic towards me. It wasn't about me being trans. Her and her wife ran a school for autistic kids. I speak out against ABA. It most literally is a them problem, not a you problem. I hope this helps somehow. You guys, I'm so excited because I'm going to surprise my husband at work with Applebee's. And I wasn't going to at first because we're trying to save money. I'm like, nah, I'll go home. I'll make lunch. But then I had driven my dad to an appointment this morning. And he left my dad carries a duffel bag everywhere, and he left it in the car, and so I gotta go that way anyways to give it back to him. And I'm like, I might as well visit my husband, might as well get Applebee's. So here we go. We're here, you guys. I have secured the bag and drinks. I just got us both Pepsi. Alright, you guys, my husband's not on lunch yet, but I wanted to show you what I got us. So for me, I got the quesadilla burger. I love this. I dream about it. It's so freaking good. When I first had this, I was like just amazed. I don't want to like pull it all the way apart because I want to, like I said, eating is like a religious experience sometimes. But anyways, that's what I got myself. This looks so good. This is what I got my husband. It's I think not a bacon. I think it's onion, Swiss, and some type, I don't know what type of sauce. Maybe like a bourbon sauce. I don't know, but look how good that looks. Look at the bun, it glistens. Oh my gosh. And by the way, I'm going to show more, but All this food was only $32. Like, I mean, that's amazing. I love how they package their fries like it's a little present. We each got some fries on the side. And they gave us tons of ketchup. I don't use ketchup, but just the fact that they're willing to give so much is so kind. So, 2 amazing burgers, 2 sets of fries, 2 drinks, $32 freaking dollars at Applebee's. It's not even worth getting fast food anymore. It's really not. Because, like, I'll go to McDonald's and it'll be like $25 for my family of 3, and one of them just gets a Happy Meal. I'm one of the few people that prefers Pepsi over Coke. That's because it's so nostalgic for me. Because when I was like, you know, maybe a freshman in high school, I used to, obviously I wasn't old enough to buy cigarettes. I went to a behavioral school, so like a lot of the kids that were older, some of them were old enough to buy cigarettes. So what I would do is I'd sell my Adderall to them, they'd buy me cigarettes, and then at home, when I got home and like nobody was home yet, I'd sit on my porch with a Pepsi and a cigarette, and it was just like winding down from the school day. I got the husband.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Look at this, honey.
Make my ducks and chickens a snack with me. My chickens will eat the bottom as is. Did you know that apple seeds contain traces of cyanide? It is enough to be poisonous to some species, including poultry, so you can't give them the core. I forgot to get footage of the chickens.
Alright, you guys, tonight for dinner, I have like a vision, okay? I'm gonna roast this garlic in the air fryer, right? I mean, I think there is such thing as garlic parmesan steak, but this is just my take. I'm gonna saute this onion. I'm gonna cook this thin sliced bottom round steak, and I'm gonna make it like parmesan garlic steak, and I'm also gonna have yellow rice and green beans on the side, so let's go. Alright, you guys, I'm just, you know, cutting the head off this garlic. Is that what you call it? And then I just peel it back to make it, this one needs to be cut a little more, to make it so all the little things are visible. Beautiful.
Is that how you roast them?
Yeah, I'm doing it in the air fryer. Remember I did that before? It came out pretty good. And then I got some tin foil. Put one in. This is a huge garlic, ain't it? That's huge. I'm gonna put some olive oil. They say to do it at 380. I don't know what my air fryer goes up to. I have a really cheap one, but I just, you know, throw it in. I used to have this beautiful red one, but it broke, so I just got the Walmart cheap one, but hey, it works. I think it works great. I'm not going to put pepper. So then I close it up like a little dumpling. Or a little apple. And then I just put it in, you know what I mean? I didn't even know you could put tinfoil in an air fryer. I thought it would like a microwave. I had no clue. I was flabbergasted when I found out. Do you guys think I can roast an onion in the air fryer? I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll work. Look, not much could go wrong. I don't know. The worst is crispy onions, the Funyuns. Alright, you guys, now I cut the onions up in slices. So I'm gonna put those in. I'm watching. And then I'm just gonna put olive oil on. And I don't think, well, no, it doesn't really need salt, I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Also, if you thought I thought this, you thought wrong. I don't, of course not. Usually when I'm cooking any type of red meat, I don't add like butter or oil since it's usually so greasy. But since I'm going to put the garlic and the onions in after, I need it to produce like a real greasy, buttery substance to saute them in. Alright, you guys, now that, you know, it's like not frozen, I'm going to put some adobo on. I know that, you know, the garlic and onion kind of have similar flavors, but it'll really bring it out. Alright, you guys, moment of truth. Did the onion cook? Not fucking really. It's okay, I have to recook it anyways. Alright, you guys, I put a lid over everything. That's what I got for now, so it works. You guys, look at that. And on the green beans, I used this Brazilian, like, breadcrumb spice mix that my father-in-law got us. Hold on. Farofa di Milo, maybe? I'm not sure, but it's good. You guys, I got a haul video for you. This is all from Walmart. Now, listen. All of this only cost us $100, okay? And to me, like, I know it's not like a Dollar Tree level savings, you know what I mean? But I think this is really good for non-food items for $100. So let's get into it. So first of all, as you know, our dog is a Newfoundland. She has a very heavy coat, especially when she sheds. It's like everywhere. It's insane. So in between grooms, we got her this, you know, clipper set because I think it's supposed to be lower in sound. It's just a touch-up one, but I'm so glad we got one. And then to just piggyback off of that, we also got, you know, one of these for her down coat or to remove, you know, the shedding and whatever. I have to research how to use it though because I'm a little shook. I've never used one before. I'm nervous. And then I got a little deodorant. I use Secret or Dove, whatever. I could still beat you up. I'm not supposed to say that anymore. I'm not supposed to say that anymore because I told myself I won't say that anymore. So I'm sorry. You have my apologies. Advil, Tylenol. My husband uses Advil. I wish I could, but I'm on lithium, so I can't have Advil. So I have to use Tylenol, which it impacts your liver, but I've been Gucci. Knock on wood. I have to do that.
Gucci!
Then I got lotion for the car. Okay, and this is for my dog's nails. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then we got a grill brush, but I'm not showing you what it looks like because you guys are a little bit combative about them. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baking things. Okay, goodbye. Rosie, go take him. Okay. And then we have a pink phone case. I love pink. And you know, I decided a while ago that I wasn't going to settle for manly phone cases. Manly, you know what I mean? Why do I want a black or dark blue phone case? No offense. You know what I mean? Like, that's so fucking boring. I could have pink. I could have purple. Right now I have like a baby purple. Bright, vivid, like me. Okay. Oh, you have green. My bad. That's just as bad. It looks like an army phone type, like a camo phone. Yeah, that's manly. And I love ya, but no. I got a notebook because I want to start journaling again. And I also got this notebook with prompts. Like, describe the road you're currently traveling and how the quote on this page speaks to you in your present situation. I want to make it a goal to actually fill it out. I always buy these. I never fill them out. But I really want to this time, you guys. So is that all? Is that everything? I mean, in my opinion, that is a lot of stuff. You know, for $100. I mean, usually when you buy non-food items, it's like $300, $400. I think that's a good freaking deal. I hope you're all having a great day. Alright, you guys, I got a meat haul from Market Basket to show you now. Before I show you everything I got, just remember, the reason why these prices are so cheap is because Market Basket is a grocery store in New England, and they usually have an in-house butcher, so it's high quality and low price. Let me just show you a close-up first before we get into it. And we have a dog snout trying to get it. So we're going to start with this bacon. Now, this doesn't even really count because it's not obviously chopped up by an in-house butcher. It's Black Label. $7 each. I mean, the packages are a tiny bit smaller, but they're still...
Honey, it was 2 for $7.
It was 2 for $7?
Yeah, so I got 2 of them. Because you were asking, why'd you get 2?
2 for $7 bacon. Hormel. Oh my god. Okay, this steak, let's see how much it weighs. Almost 1.5 pounds, $10.95. But honestly, that's not even really that good of a deal for Market Basket. Because look, boneless, skinless chicken breasts in honey buffalo sauce, $7.05. Ready for the grill, already marinated, $7.05. This one is the same thing, but in a Cajun style sauce, $6.42. Ready to go on the grill. Amazing. All of this chicken, look at this thing. It looks like an accordion, okay? This is $7.30. That is amazing. And this is my husband's pride and joy. He literally carries it like an infant, okay? He's making this for the Memorial Day barbecue, and it is $15.32. Whole center cut, boneless pork loin, and it's 7 pounds almost. 7 pounds for $15, $15.32. That thing is heavy. Okay, $8.63 for this steak. Let's see the poundage. A little over a pound and 8 ounces. This was a manager special, and it's beef kebab with vegetables, marinated in teriyaki sauce, $10. There's 3 kebabs, very full. I think that's a good deal. And then we got this apple bourbon pork tenderloin. Do you remember how much this was?
Like $3.
Like $3. That is amazing in my opinion. So let's just do, so 3, 13, 13, so that's 23, 24, 34, 32, I had to minus, 32, what's 32 plus 15? Where's my kid? Hold on, you guys, that is about, 20 pounds of meat or more, various meats, for only, what did we say, like a little over $70, like $74? That is a good fucking deal. Hit up Market Basket if you can, if you got one near you. MJ out. Hope you have a good day.